Okay, let's talk about coffee. For so many of us, it's that non-negotiable ritual that gets the day started. But have you ever stopped to wonder why that same cup of coffee can sometimes make you feel like a genius and other times like a jittery, anxious mess? Well, that's the coffee paradox, and we're about to dive deep into it.
So, what is it? Is it pure energy in a cup, or is it just a fast track to anxiety? The funny thing is, the answer isn't really about the coffee itself. Nope, it's all about the wild chemical reaction it sets off inside your brain.
All right, to really get how caffeine works its magic, we first have to understand how your brain naturally puts on the brakes. See, there's this one little molecule that's been working all day, building up, getting ready to tell your body, hey, it's time to power down.
And that molecule is called adenosine. You can think of it as the brake pedal for your brain. The longer you're awake, the more adenosine builds up. When the levels get high enough, it docks into these little receptors in your brain, and that's the signal that makes you feel sleepy. It's your body's natural time to rest alert.
But this is where caffeine pulls off its greatest trick. It's a master imposter. It looks so similar to adenosine that it can literally race ahead, get to those brain receptors first, and steal the parking spot. So when adenosine shows up, ready to do its job, there's nowhere for it to dock. The tired signal never gets delivered.
And this is the most important thing to understand. Coffee doesn't actually create energy. Not at all. It just comes in and cuts your brain's brake lines. By blocking those natural fatigue signals, it just lets your brain's engine keep on roaring, pushing you forward when you'd normally be slowing down.
So, with the brakes cut, what happens next? Well, your brain, now totally free from those sleepy signals, just kicks into a higher gear. And this, my friends, is where we get that famous coffee buzz.
With adenosine out of the picture, your brain's natural stimulants get to run wild. This triggers the release of other awesome chemicals like dopamine, the feel-good molecule, and adrenaline, which is the get-ready-for-action hormone. The result? It's that feeling we're all chasing. We're more awake, our focus is razor-sharp, and we even get a nice little mood boost.
But here's the twist in the story. The very same mechanism that gives you that perfect, productive buzz is the exact same one that causes the jitters and the crash. That helpful stimulation can tip over into overwhelming anxiety really, really easily.
Come on, we've all been there, right? You have that one cup too many, and suddenly your heart is pounding, you can't sit still, maybe your hands are even a little shaky. Those are the classic signs that your nervous system is in complete overdrive. That helpful little nudge from adrenaline has turned into a full-blown shove.
I love this analogy. It's perfect. A little caffeine is like upgrading your brain's Wi-Fi. Everything feels faster, snappier, but too much caffeine floods your system not just with adrenaline, but with cortisol too. That's your body's main stress hormone. That chemical cocktail is what makes your whole system feel like it's overloaded and about to crash.
So, it's pretty clear that this whole thing is a balancing act. It's all about the dose and the timing. The goal is to get all those amazing benefits without any of the fallout. So let's get practical. Let's look at the key numbers and strategies to make coffee work for you.
First up, the magic number you need to remember, 400 milligrams. According to the FDA, that's the recommended safe daily limit for most healthy adults. To put that in perspective, that's roughly 4 standard cups of coffee.
Now, here's a number that surprises almost everyone: 5 to 6 hours. That's the average half-life of caffeine. What that means is, if you drink a cup of coffee at 4 p.m., half of that caffeine is still active in your system at 10 p.m. at night, right when you're trying to fall asleep.
And of course, these numbers are just general guidelines. Everyone's body is different. If you have any heart issues, struggle with anxiety, are pregnant, or already have trouble sleeping, well, your personal caffeine limit is probably going to be a lot lower.
So here's how you put it all together into a smart strategy. It's pretty simple, actually. First, know your own limit and stick to it. Second, watch the clock. Maybe set a personal cutoff time, like no coffee after 2 p.m. to protect your sleep. You can also soften the blow by drinking plenty of water and having some food first. And hey, if you're just really sensitive, there's no shame in switching to decaf or green tea.
When you boil it all down, coffee isn't really good or bad. It's just a really powerful tool. Used correctly, the right amount
gives you clean energy and incredible focus. But go even a little bit over your personal limit, and you create biological chaos. The whole game is just about finding that sweet spot for your body.
So, the next time you pick up that mug, just remember what's happening. You're not just drinking coffee, you're chemically cutting the brakes on your brain. Now that you know the science behind it, are you going to approach that next cup any differently?